Hi there, I'm Tanya Windiger. Learned helplessness. A topic I get asked questions all the time about because it's such a difficult thing to deal with. It caused me so much suffering and so much pain. As you know, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder myself. And if you have been in your childhood, if you have been through physical, emotional, sexual, ritual abuse or whatever it was for you, there was no escape. There wasn't. Zero escape. Okay. You were fully dependent on those adults to provide you with shelter and with food, to protect you, to nurture you. And if you didn't have that, that caused, that dependency, that causes so much pain and difficulty. And there was no escape, and we had to come up with mechanisms to help us survive. And we did. Remember, you're here watching this, so you survived. You came up with mechanisms to get you through all this really, really horrific stuff. When your brain wasn't fully developed, you were still a child. So that shows tremendous strength in you. The creativity, the resourcefulness of this child, coming up with mechanisms to help him, her, to get through this. I don't know what it is or was for you. For me, I'm a master at dissociation, which really, as an adult, doesn't really serve me very well. But as a child, it helped me getting through these horrific things, because there was no escape. I had no other option than that. Well, now, if I think about it, if I go to university, if I enrolled myself, I pay for the class, if that teacher abuses me, bullies me, disrespectful, I have the option to walk out. I have the option to report this teacher. There's all these different options I have available to me today. When I was a child at school, if the teacher bullied me, there was no escape. As a child, you have to be at school. And you don't get to choose your teacher or your school. That's all chosen for you. So it was lots and lots of work for me. I had lots of professional help with this to kind of manually make myself aware that I have all these different options now. I'm no longer helpless, And I am a strong person. That really threw me that door. So use these strengths now to help you become more aware of all those different options. And I had to actually get myself a picture of when I was a child, a picture when I'm an adult. And look at this picture. I'm an adult now. This is me. I have all these different options, and I was writing them out. If this happens, I have these kind of options available to me. If that happens, I have these kind of options available to me. And I was reading through this all the time, and I was visualizing situations and coming up with all those different ways I could respond, to help myself to become kind of okay with walking out or walking away if a friend is kind of disrespectful, or in the littlest of things where you think you still slip into this childlike mind where you think you just have to put up with it and there's no way out. To really help your brain to get this, there is other options. It's like when you had an accident and you had to learn how to walk again. You can do this. And it's the same thing. I want you to remind yourself all the time. Our brain has a tremendous capacity to build new neuronal pathways, to change. It can do this. It's a lot of manual work, like I said. You really, really have to work at it. And just keep focusing on it. But remind yourself, you have the strengths. You made it through those difficult times. You're here watching this video. So yeah, it's amazing, really. So you can work this through as well. You can get stuck into it and make yourself aware of this, so you have a better future and you have different options available to you. So with this, as always, lots of love, and lots and lots of rainbows to brighten up those difficult times, because I know this is such a difficult thing to work through. So all the best. Bye for now.